Hello. Hey, Steve Bedell coming to you from the Villages, Florida today. Steve with Gilbo Realty in in the Florida, in the Villages, Florida. Hope you can see me okay here. Looks a little dark, but hey, maybe it's kind of nice. Who knows? Doesn't matter if you see me anyway. Let's put things over here. I got something different for you today. I'm going to talk about the insurance issue, some call it crisis, in not just the Villages, but in Florida. And also, before I do that, I just checked today on MLS. Got a little different number here, but last time I did a market report, we had, I think, 515 active properties on the MLS. And I just checked and it said 534. We got 537 here. But anyway, we have over 530 MLS properties on the market just waiting for you right now. So if you are a buyer, you are in just a great position to buy a house right now because there's so much available. So many homes have been on the market for so long. So sellers are really going to be flexible and willing to listen to whatever you got to say. So buyers, you're in a great market right now. So if you want to buy a home, get in touch with me. Come down and see some homes. Let's find something for you, and let's get something great at a fabulous price or terms. Okay. Let me tell you this too. If you are a seller, you definitely want to be with us because we have all the buyers. We are focusing on buyers. We're getting like 300 buyer leads a month. So if you're a seller, where do you want to go? You want to go where you got buyers for you. So in any case, buying, selling, can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Check in with us. Okay, let me get to something today. I did a little research on the insurance industry. I'm going to look at my notes a little bit here, maybe. But I'm going to give you 5 reasons why the home insurance is so expensive in Florida. Florida is the most expensive home insurance in the United States. So, why is that? Well, let's take a look. Well, number one, as you may have guessed, since we've had a couple of hurricanes lately, very recently, hurricanes, natural disasters are the big reason because we've had a lot of damage from hurricanes. And when you're talking hurricanes, remember it's not just the wind, but boy, it's that water. We're still having issues in many parts of Florida with the water here, and it's not going anywhere. And it's still a major problem in a lot of places in Florida. So natural disasters, hurricanes, tropical storms, flooding, that is a huge reason why. Okay, because it costs a lot. Now, and we got a higher claim frequency. We get a high frequency of claims because of this weather, and that increased the cost for the insurance companies. And what are they going to do with it? They're going to pass it along to you. What would you do if you had a business? Okay. So now property values. Here's the thing. The last video I did, I was kind of surprised that it didn't get all that many views because I talked about why the villages might be a great place for you if you're worried about hurricanes and that type of thing. Because we just skipped by 2 major hurricanes. We didn't get a direct hit, but we did get winds up to 73 miles an hour in the villages. And we did have some roof issues and some flooding issues. Not much, though, compared to every place else, really, really minor. Because the villages, because of its location, it's inland, the storms die down by then. We don't really get hit a lot directly with hurricanes, and it's all because of the location. Plus, all the utilities are underground. Just lots of, and the homes are built to withstand hurricanes. So anyway, yeah, look at my last video if you want. Maybe I'll link to that or put a tab if you want to find out about that. But hey, if you're worried about hurricanes in Florida, the Villages is a very good place to be because we have very minimal impact from them. Property values. Having said that, homes in the Villages are pretty reasonably priced. When uh, when you compare them to other properties in other states, especially, I come from New England, and the property values there, the properties are much more expensive there than they are in the Villages, Florida. And it's typical with most people. that move here. They sell their home up north, because every place is north of Florida. They sell their home up north and they move down to the villages, and they can usually sell for more than they pay for here. So that's why we have so many cash purchases in the villages. But anyway, the homes are pretty reasonably priced. But don't forget the coastline in Florida. We got that big peninsula, and we got what is it, 1,200 or 1,300 mile coastline. So what do you get when you get oceanfront property? You get a lot of really expensive homes. So 1,300 coastline, very expensive homes that are on the ocean. So that's a big issue right now. Okay. Um, and I'm going to look at one more thing: fraud concerns. Here's a big issue we've been having in Florida. I know since I've been here, there's a lot of really sketchy roofing companies in Florida. Roofs are a big deal here because even though you buy, they tell you got a 30-year roof. Well, the insurance company ain't going to buy it after 15 years. I don't care if it looks great or not. They're going to tell you it ain't good enough, and you're going to have to get a new one. But anyway, a lot of roofing companies go around. They'll go up on your house. They'll make some damage. Some of them have heard. A lot of people have even seen it firsthand. So they've had a lot of fraud, especially in the roofing industry. So when you get all these claims, they pump up the claims. It just who's going to pay for it? The consumer is going to pay for it. The consumer always pays for it. That's just how it works. So between all the weather issues that we talked about before, the expensive properties on the coast, and insurance fraud, you take all those things into consideration. What do you got? You've got big insurance premiums. The insurance companies have to keep charging more. It's a business. It's how it is. Okay? All right. So I hope this was helpful for you. I should have said at the beginning, please like, please subscribe. Please ding the bell down there or write something. Say, hi, Steve. Do something. It really helps our metrics and helps me keep putting these out for you every week at least. Okay? All right. So Steve Bedell, Gilbo Realty, Villages, Florida. Come on down and see me. Come on down, get a house. Okay? It's a great time to buy a house right now. All righty. See you later. Thanks now.